Okay, so I just wanted to show that while you want to keep your you know some preparedness for before washing your bike is that I always cover these. This is a kill switch, horn, headlight, and all, because these are electrical instruments, and what happens is that what I've seen in this bike is that that water goes inside this, and it will somehow impact the efficiency of the electrical wiring. So it's better that you always protect them. For 1 year I did that. I used to cover these switches during the rain, especially this one. I kept a sellotape on this and tried to protect it as much as possible, and it really worked a lot. Now this year I did not, and it really, now the kill switch is giving me a little trouble. So I will always suggest that whenever you are washing the bike, especially Royal Enfield, you always cover these, right? And this another thing I just wanted to share is that while you are washing your bike, try to be protective as much as possible. I'm wearing the shoes. Luckily I found my old shoes, so I'm wearing them. These, you need to be protect your hands. Like I have these gloves, you can protect your hands like this. See, I clean my chain with this, and somehow now I'm able to operate the phone also because my hands are clean. So this is a must, and also this will help you, while you're tuning it, deep tuning it in the engine. Your hand goes inside everywhere, like small spaces, like especially here. You're most likely to get your hands cut when you're cleaning the chain, right? Getting inside the engine. So your hands were in all sorts of places and very compact spaces. So you are most likely to, especially this sand, you are most likely to get yourself hurt. And basically this part, the stands, this will somehow hurt your feet. So it's better that we stay protected. Do not wear slippers. You can wear Crocs if you have, not that expensive one, but they will protect your feet. And so we'll continue. I'm trying to wash as much as possible. I've given it almost a bucket of water splashes. It will somehow shed off the dirt which it has on the body. I'll speak in English, in Hindi also. So अभी मैंने क्या किया है कि मैंने शूज़ पहने हुए, अभी मैंने बताया कि मैंने शूज़ पहने हैं, और शूज़ से ये होता है कि आपका स्टैंड वगैरह ऐसी चीज़ों से आपके पैर को प्रोटेक्ट करता है, आपके पैरों में लगता नहीं है. अगर आपके पास सस्ते वाले क्रॉक्स हैं तो आप वो पहन सकते हो, आपको काफ़ी हेल्प होगा उससे, राइट? आपके हाथ बचाने के लिए, क्योंकि अक्सर हाथों में लगती है, तो आप ग्लव्स पहन सकते हैं. अगर आप एजेंसी में जाओगे, वहाँ जाओगे, आप देखोगे द पर्सन हु इज़ रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर क्लीनिंग ऑल द बाइक, ही इज़ वेयरिंग गम बूट्स, ही इज़ वेयरिंग प्रोटेक्टिव ग्लव्स, so that it is his job, and he also needs to protect himself, right? क्योंकि इसकी इंजरी हो सकती है, और मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली होती है. जितने भी लोग बाइक धुलते हैं, मेरा एक्सपीरियंस, जब भी मैंने बाइक धुली है तो मेरे को हमेशा इंजरी हुई है, हाथों में स्पेशली. तो बेटर दिस टू प्रोटेक्ट, राइट? ओके, अब मैंने इसमें सिर्फ दो ढक्कन जो होता है इसका वॉश का, जिसका शैम्पू होता है, उसको डाला है. वैसे तो एक ढक्कन एक बाल्टी के लिए होता है, बट वो काफ़ी होता है. सो आई यूटिलाइज 2 cups of this bike wash, and this time I've been using 2 cups because it has not been cleaned for so many months. So I'm sure that this will require more detergent, this car shampoo on it. So now the thing is कि अब मैं इसमें जो है पानी डालूँगा, ये सर्फ वाला, ये जो है आपका शैम्पू वाला. ज़्यादा स्प्लैश नहीं करेंगे क्योंकि वो वेस्ट होता है. एज मच एज आई लाइक टू try to pour it very slowly so that it is maximum utilized, right? So I'm going to pour this shampoo on the bike as slowly as possible. I'm not going to make a big splash on the bike because most of the water will just disperse off the body and it will be of no use. It is totally wasted. So see, I'm like doing this very carefully, and it is actually being spread on all the entire body. As mentioned before, I'm utilizing this another solution, the same bike shampoo. By the way, this is also a nice butter. I mean, it's very, you don't need to wash the entire bike. Sometimes you can just pour some water and liquid in it and just spray it on the body and wipe it off clean. This is also good. कभी अगर आप इसका इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, इससे क्या होता है कि आप बहुत कम पानी इस्तेमाल करे बिना आप जो है इसको इफेक्टिवली आप अपनी बाइक को साफ कर सकते हैं. अभी ये थोड़ा ख़राब हो गया है तो इसकी इतनी एफिशिएंसी नहीं है, बट दिस विल एब्सोल्युटली हेल्प मी टू cover the surface of the body where maybe probably the bike shampoo has not been. So this is the Sobby, whatever you can call it. I cannot even pronounce this properly, so let's try to wash this now. Using this, it takes very less effort and it also saves time. Okay, what I usually do is that my priority is to first clean the tank, the headlamp control, the indicator, handlebar, side mirrors. Yes. These mud guards. Okay, what I've done is that first I'll be doing the tank and the headlamp console, handlebar, the side mirrors, the mudguard, right, and this filter area, this battery cover, and the side mudguard, right, and this filter area, this compartment. I guess this is the whatever compartment it is, right, and this one. So I really like this. It's all chrome and it actually gives a very good look. Actually, chrome and black is now my favorite color combination after getting this bike. The first reason being purchasing this bike was only this, that I needed to get this. I mean, I saw this chrome and black finish. I really liked it. तो अभी मैंने क्या किया है कि अभी मैंने जो है अभी हेडलैम्प को साफ़ किया है, पहले टैंक को किया है, सीट को किया है, साइड के जो पैनल है उसको किया है, मडगार्ड को किया है, इंडिकेटर्स को किया है. ये बहुत डेलिकेट जगह होती हैं, कॉम्प्लिकेटेड होती हैं थोड़ी, आसानी से साफ़ हो जाती हैं, बट ये इसलिए होती हैं क्योंकि ये जो स्पॉन्ज है आप जितना इसको यूटिलाइज़ करोगे इसमें उतनी ही धूल मिट्टी फंसेगी. ऑलमोस्ट सब जगह पर जो है अभी मैंने इसको जो आपका सोप है इसको लगा दिया है. और एक इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट होता है जो कि आपका होता है साइलेंसर. ये बहुत लोगों का शाइन भी करता है, आप मुझे बहुत अच्छा भी लगता है, बट आई ट्राई टू कीप अवे एज मच एज पॉसिबल बिकॉज इसमें स्क्रैच लगने की बहुत आसानी से लग जाते हैं इसमें. सो व्हाट आई डू इज दैट आई मेड अनदर fiber cloth, okay, and I will try to wipe this with this cloth only so that less of the marks are remaining, right. I have another cloth for this silencer only because else if I will utilize another one, you can see the dirt. There's a lot of dirt and grease on the silencer. To avoid it sticking to my main cloth, that is a Sobby, and else it will go, I will wipe on another panels of the bike and it will give a scratch to the bike part. So it's better if you utilize another cloth, and I will try to clean this with this only, right. See, this is the so much dirt and grease, and I have utilized this only on the silencer, and now it is clean. I try to keep my hand very steady and very firmly, and I do not try to just wipe it. You need to love your bike and you need to do 100% what you are doing. I know most of the time when I clean my bike it takes a lot of time because I do it very passionately. I mean, it's chrome after all, so it's your bike. It speaks more about you. So mostly the body panel has been cleaned, and now comes the most important part. These rims and spokes and the engine part. Although I was about to use the gloves, but somehow it is so dirty that I can use that, so I have to use my hand with this cloth. And here I have a solution of surf, right, 3-4 scoop of surf, and I believe it might, and it will help cleaning the engine parts, right. So yes, so try not to force water, splash water inside the tank or beneath the tank, not because there is an I don't know what this ignition system unit, there is something like that, and it will get water into it. The water will get inside it, and ECU, I guess, yeah, it is got ECU, and this might damage the electrical part. Instead I will use very firm hand on the head very nicely. I will get another Scooby for the engine only, because with the help of that I can easily, my hand can go inside the engine is congested area and it will not hurt. So I'm not going to deep clean it because I might get an injury in my fingers. So it's better that I just do it like this only. And I believe that you don't need to be a professional. Don't just get on it that I will clean every part of the bike inside. Leave something to the professional. Once in a while, every 1 month or after 2 months, try to give your bike a good wash to the agency only, not somewhere else. Because the agency guys, they know how to clean your bike and where to take precautionary steps so that the bike does not get damaged or there's any scratch on it. They are professional. They can do much better than you, right? And what I've learned on YouTube with very many videos I've seen is that try not to wash your bike every day, or try to keep it away from the water as much as possible, because water will give rust to the bike. Water does not go well with the bike. It is steel, it will impact. So do not try to pose like you're keeping your bike very clean and neat and tidy every day. It does not happen. Regular maintenance is the most important thing. Clean your bike with a microfiber cloth every day. That will help, right? मतलब मैं I'll just say in Hindi also, like अपनी बाइक को इतना डीपली क्लीन करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. उसे आपको चोट लग सकती है, आप बाइक को भी डैमेज कर सकते हो. इसके तेज़ पानी डालोगे तो यहाँ ECU होता है, उसमें पानी चला जाएगा, वो डैमेज हो सकता है, वो बहुत महंगा आता है. तो बेहतर है कि आप ज़्यादा फोर्स ना करें अपनी बाइक को साफ़ करने की. इस चीज़ को प्रोफेशनल्स को, जो आपके एजेंसी वाले, उनको दो. उनको मालूम होता है कि गाड़ी को किस तरीके से साफ़ करना है जिससे गाड़ी में डैमेज भी ना हो, राइट. और बाइक को साफ़ दिखने का सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट एक्सपेक्ट ये होता है कि आप अपनी बाइक को रेगुलरली साफ़ रखो. आप माइक्रोफाइबर लो, एक अच्छा कपड़ा लो और उसके पैनल वगैरह साफ़ करके रखो, तो गाड़ी आपकी चमकती रहेगी, राइट. नोबडी इज़ नोटिसिंग दिस इंजन पार्ट्स, एवरीबडी इज़ नोटिसिंग दैट पार्ट. एंड इतना वो मिस्टर शाइनी बनने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि ज़्यादा पानी यूटिलाइज़ करोगे, ज़्यादा बार को गाड़ी को धोगे आप, तो उतनी ही इजीली से आपकी गाड़ी की जो लोहे का सामान है उसमें जंग लग जाएगा, और उससे आपकी गाड़ी की लाइफ कम हो जाएगी. और एक बार अगर किसी पार्ट पे अगर जंग लग जाता है तो यू नो हाउ इट लुक्स, नो मैटर हाउ ओल्ड योर बाइक इज़, हाउ न्यू योर बाइक इज़, अगर उसमें अगर जंग है तो वो पुरानी ही लगती है. तो ट्राई टू कीप इट अवे फ्रॉम द रस्ट, राइट. Okay, so I will use this glove again because I have to clean the rims, the spokes, and 90% you will get your cuts from this part only, because I do get that. So I will use this glove, which is already dirty, so it will not make any impact. This is the solution of surf. Try to keep your face a little away, because sometimes this dirty water, this solution, it sprinkles into your eyes, on your face. So you need to keep in mind that part also. A lot of can happen. If this dirty water gets into your eye, it is going to be the worst thing ever can happen to your eye while cleaning the bike. So I'm not utilizing my second hand because then I will not be able to operate the phone because it will be dirty. So very firmly, not putting a lot of pressure on the spokes, as I mentioned before, that I need to leave something to the professionals. This is not your job. So I'll say this in Hindi also. Okay, तो मैं स्पोक को इस ग्लव यूज़ करके इसको इस्तेमाल करूँगा स्पोक को साफ़ करने के लिए. ये सॉल्यूशन है सर्फ का. इसको मैं हल्के हल्के करूँ साफ़, क्योंकि रिम तक ठीक होता है. अगर आप स्पोक में हल्का सा भी कपड़ा लगाओगे तो वो पानी का छींटा आता है, और वो छींटा आपके मुंह पे आएगा, आपके चेहरे पे आएगा और आपकी आंखों में जाता है. तो आंखों की इंजरी ना हो, आंखों में गंदा गंदा पानी. I have cleaned my hands with soap. Because my hands are clean now, then I can just clean it with my bare hands. Let the water which is on the bike come out. It will fall. Since the cleaning has been done and there's a lot of water still on the bike, now what you need to do is what I have been doing is, okay, now that I have cleaned my bike, I have also given it a 1 minute start. I did not use the engine switch. I kicked the bike, and which actually is very good. You should try to use the kick as much as possible, because the kick also needs to be used frequently. Like especially in my in the morning routine, whenever I start my bike, I utilize this kick, because it will also function properly. When at times this might not get into use, then maybe due to cold weather or water or something else, any technical glitch, then the kick will work absolutely fine, right? And before the kill switch, this electrical start, we all were used to start a bike with the kick only, right? So it's a good habit. So the next thing what I have noticed is, like whenever I used to give my bike a wash and then used to go for a small ride, or maybe post service also I used to go for a ride, then I used to notice that my crouch area, because we are sitting here, right, then my crouch area would get wet, because the water from this tank will come under the seat, and it will give me it will actually wet my trousers. So it is the most disgusting feeling, especially underneath your crouch where you're sitting, right? And it is very disgusting feeling. So what I've noticed is that what happens is that this area, this tank, this area, water gets lodged, and since the water gets lodged, see, this amount of water is underneath the cap, and this will probably damage this area as well as the screws, and it will obviously you'll actually wet your trousers. Funny thing, wet your trousers. So what I can do is try to keep it in mind that clean this. Okay, it's better that you use a cloth to evaporate this water. Okay. See, water is gone, right? And after some time it will also dry. So it is the best way to dry it off, right? Okay, I'll say this in Hindi also, that ये जो आपका वाटर टैंक का कैप होता है, इसमें पानी भर जाता है। पानी भरने की वजह से क्या हो रही है, पानी नीचे आता है और जब आप गाड़ी धुलने के बाद चलाते हो तो आपका जो ये क्राउच एरिया है, राइट, या बम, क्योंकि हम यहाँ बैठते हैं पूरे गीला हो जाते हैं, यहाँ से पानी ड्रिप होके आता है। तो इसको बेहतर है कि आप इसको धुलने के बाद हमेशा इसको क्लीन कर लें, कपड़े से इसको पोंछ सकते हैं और इसका पानी निकाल लें, राइट। So what next? After I have also used this microfiber cloth to wipe the entire bike wherever there is water. I've tried to just clean it, right? I have almost done it, and मैंने अब इस माइक्रोफाइबर वाले कपड़े से, जो एक अलग से साफ़ कपड़ा है, सिर्फ इसी पर्पज़ के लिए रखा हुआ है, जिससे हम इसको सफाई कर सकें, राइट। सो यू हैव टू बी वेरी मेटिकुलस टुवर्ड्स द थिंग्स यू यूज़ एंड हाउ यू यूज़, राइट। मैं बहुत ध्यान देता हूँ कि कौन सी चीज़ किस चीज़ के लिए है, एंड ये कपड़ा सिर्फ पॉलिश के लिए है और ये पानी हटाने के लिए, साफ़ करने के लिए है, राइट। आई डू नॉट यूज़ दिस in my daily basis to clean this. I do not use this. This is just for after the cleanup. अब मैं इसमें पॉलिश करूँगा. Now I'm going to do the polish. Right. Okay, so now I have wiped it with the microfiber cloth. Now I'm polishing it, right? Or what I've done is that I've utilized the polish on the seat, on the tank, almost everywhere, right? So what I wanted to say is that never forget to polish your leather seats, because leather needs care, a lot of care, and when you will apply polish on this, the life of this leather will be increased. ऐसे इसलिए ऑल्सो दैट कि जब भी आप पॉलिश करते हो बाइक पे, तो आप अपनी सीट पे भी पॉलिश करो, क्योंकि ये लेदर की होती है और लेदर से अगर आप अपनी केयर करोगे उसकी लाइफ बढ़ जाती है। पॉलिश करने से उसकी लाइफ हमेशा बढ़ती है। या तो उसके ऊपर वैक्स इस्तेमाल करो या सिलिकॉन का जो मैं यूज़ कर रहा हूँ, आप उसको इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो। सो ऑलमोस्ट मैंने इसको हर जगह भी पॉलिश कर दिया है और थोड़ी इसको सुखाएंगे, ठीक। बट इन द मीन वाइल मैं इसको इंजन को स्टार्ट भी कर देता हूँ, कहीं पे अगर थोड़ा बहुत भी अगर पानी फंसा हुआ है तो वो शेड हो जाए। आई विल स्टार्ट द इंजन। जस्ट टू इंश्योर इफ देयर इज एनी वाटर लॉस्ट इन द बॉडी।